Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen here, and today we're going to talk about love is not something you find. Love is something you stop blocking. Now, most of us spend our entire lives searching for love. We search for the right relationship, the right partner, the right experience, the right spiritual practice. So we can feel it, so we can experience love. But what if love is not something you find? What if love is something that is already inside of us and we just need to allow it to flow through us, allow ourselves to feel the love that is already within us? Now, what keeps us closing our heart to love? That is a big question. What keeps us closing our hearts to love? So today I want to talk about exactly that. How relationships trigger the closure of our heart, and why true love is not about finding the right person, but learning to not shut down, not to close down because of life's challenges, because of what has happened in the past. I'm Carmen, I'm a multidimensional healer, a spiritual therapist, soul alchemist, and channel. So love is already inside of you. Yes, it is. It's inside every single one of us. And I know many of us feel that it's not available for us. But I promise you, from working with countless clients over the years, that love is inside every single one of us. We often think that love comes from out there to us. We think a relationship is there to help us experience, create, and receive love. We think a person or an animal or something makes us feel loved. But maybe that's not true. Why can the same person, the same animal, pet, circumstances, makes us feel deeply loved one day, and the next day the same person, the same pet, the same circumstances makes us feel hurt? The truth is that love is coming from inside of us. There is an energy, what some traditions call Shakti or life force, prana, that naturally rises and fills the heart. When the heart is open, we experience love. When the heart closes, we close down to love. We close down to that feeling. Also, the heart is the seat of the soul, and the soul is love. For example, let's think about bringing a beautiful little puppy, cute little puppy or cute little kitten home. We look at that puppy and kitten and we just feel so much love for this cute little pet. Overwhelming love fills our hearts. Then the puppy decides to chew our favorite toy, to wee on us. The cat decides to scratch us on our face. What happens to the love? What happens to the love? The kitten didn't change, the puppy didn't change. What changed was our hearts contract. We contract. We close. Okay? We mistake love for the person. When we fall in love, we often believe the other person is the source of the love. But what we are actually loving is how open our heart feels in their presence. It's like they are unlocking, they've got a key that unlocks our heart. They unlock the doors that's been closing our heart. They unlock something and we feel that love coming from inside of us. So they hold a key. Okay? The love is always there. The challenge is that something always happens. I mean, humans are humans. Okay? People don't always behave, react, respond the way we want or need them to. So eventually something happens. For example, the person forgets something important, they say the wrong thing, they behave the wrong way, they disappoint us. And suddenly our heart contracts, closes. The love didn't disappear, it's still there. We just closed our door, our shields. The chains come back on. So we have walls around our hearts. And energetically, how I see it when I look at the energetic imprint of the walls around the heart, they look like these iron plates, like steel plates, nicely encasing the heart, keeping it safe. That's what it looks like. And that we create with every hurt, every betrayal, every rejection and disappointment. Another steel plate, and another steel plate, and another steel plate. We're building these walls to protect us, to keep us safe, not to feel this pain anymore. It's the same as if you would put burglar bars on your home. You feel safe inside because there's burglar bars. Yeah, you're inside the house, you feel safe, there's burglar bars. But in order to experience life, you need to go outside the house. Okay? You can't stay in the house forever. So if you really want to experience love, those bars, those shields, needs to be removed. Now the thing is, we can choose, it's our choice. It's 100% our choice. We can choose to have these barriers, walls, encasing protection around our heart. Or we can choose to remove it, open, allow love to flow. The spiritual path is learning how to hold both. When to open. Because we don't want to walk this around with open hearts and let our barriers weaken so much that people just take. So many people believe they have a problem with love, when in reality they have a healing problem. The heart's natural state is open. Love wants to flow through us. Yet, over time, we accumulate all these hurts, disappointments, betrayals, abandonment, rejection, grief, and loss. all these experiences leave this energetic imprints, emotional imprints, and subconscious imprints. And this causes us to close our heart without even realizing it. We don't even realize we've closed our hearts because we are so used to feeling the way we are feeling, being the way we are being. This is why healing work is so important. As a multidimensional healer, I have seen time and time again that the heart closes, not only because of experience from this lifetime, but also coming down from our ancestral patterns held in our epigenetics, our inherited beliefs that's passed on through generations, and our soul level experiences that we are here to resolve. Sometimes we carry the pain of many generations, sometimes just one or two. Sometimes we're reacting from the wound of that little young self inside of us, who learned that maybe love wasn't safe, that a need wasn't met, that had to be a certain way in order to be loved. The person in front of us is rarely the problem. It is sometimes, but rarely. The person in front of us is simply activating what is already within us and asking to be healed. Relationships don't cause the pain. Yeah, that's a difficult one to hear. I know. This may be difficult, yes. Most relationships do not create our pain, right? They reveal our pain. Our pain is being revealed to us as the relationship is a mirror for us to look at ourselves. Someone says something, someone forgets something, someone pulls away, and suddenly an old wound comes up. The wound was there before, it was there. The relationship simply triggered it, activated it. Expectations closes the heart. This is a big one. I think for anyone in a relationship, whether it's friendships, romantic relationship, expectations is what closes the heart. Many expectations, maybe most expectations, are unconscious. We're not even aware of them. We just assume people should behave a certain way, be a certain way. We assume that people should know what we need. Yeah, we all do that. We assume that they should love us the way we love them. And when they don't, we feel hurt. We all know these, we all have many examples of this, but the example is we call them, we leave a message, they don't call back. And we assume they're angry with us or we did something wrong. We say hello to someone in the street or somewhere and they don't say hello back. We assume that they don't care. We assume that they don't like us anymore. So these are assumptions. We assume. It's not the reality. We assume this is how they are, or this is why they are. So I have here a couple of questions for us to reflect on. When you feel upset, when you feel triggered, when you're feeling hurt, what expectation was not met? What expectation was not met? What assumption did I make that didn't come true, or that is now being questioned? Because boy, do we get our assumptions wrong. And then you ask yourself, did I communicate this expectation? Probably not. And then you ask yourself, sitting with this, you ask yourself, is this expectation healthy and is it realistic? Am I going to keep this expectation or am I going to let it go? We always have a choice, right? We need to stop fixing the other person. Many of us have spent years trying to train others not to trigger us. If only the other would behave differently, I could feel loved. If only they would change that one thing, I could be happy. But this never works. Or if it does, it works for a little while and then it doesn't work anymore. Why? People change. The person you are today, something might happen and you're different tomorrow. Circumstances change. Life changes. We grow, hopefully. The answer is not to fix the person. The answer is to heal the place within you that closes your heart. When someone triggers us, we often believe they are causing our pain. But what if they're simply awakening a part of us that has not yet been loved? A part we've kept hidden, even hidden away from ourselves because we think it's not lovable, unconsciously. Perhaps this person didn't reply to a message. Perhaps they pulled away emotionally. Maybe they criticized us. The intensity of our reaction is often not coming from this present moment. It is coming from a much younger part of ourselves. Maybe the inner child that has been felt unseen. Maybe the inner child who felt abandoned. Maybe the inner child who learned that love could disappear at any moment. This is why inner child healing is so powerful. Instead of asking another person to heal our wounds, we learn to meet those wounded parts ourselves with compassion, presence, and love. As those parts heal, our hearts naturally begin to stay open a little bit more. Armor starts falling away. The inner child can be from 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20, 30 years ago. It can be from that divorce that was so painful. It can be that 5-year-old that was being bullied. We need to become the witness, create witness consciousness. When something triggers us, we don't push it away. We don't suppress it. We don't lock all the doors, put all the armor back on. We simply be with it. We notice it. We allow ourselves to become fully present with it. Maybe strong emotions arise, jealousy, maybe fear, maybe those insecurities, that we don't like. Can you sit with it? Can you witness it? Can you allow it to move through you? This can be very, very uncomfortable. Yes, indeed. I know. Every time we do this, we sit with it. The armor around the heart becomes a little bit thinner. Maybe we move a layer away completely. It's a gentle process. Opening the heart layer by layer. Now in a moment I will guide us through a short transmission opening of the heart. During this transmission I may use light language, which is a form of energetic communication that I channel that bypasses the logical mind and speaks directly to the soul and energy body. You do not need to understand it. You simply relax, breathe, and allow yourself to receive whatever is aligned for your highest good. Now today we've spoken about how love is not something we need to find, but something we need to stop blocking. This transmission is an invitation to soften the armor around the heart and to become more aware of any places where you may still be protecting yourself from giving and receiving love. So today we choose to release one layer of protection. This is up to you completely. This is your choice. You don't have to. There's no pressure for you to open your heart to beyond what feels safe and appropriate for you today. So simply allow yourself to soften, relax. Your heart knows the perfect pace. If you are ready today to release one layer of protection, then please come here on this journey with us, focusing on your breath. Maybe place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly or solar plexus. Relax, breathing in through the nose, down into the belly, opening the heart, And as you exhale, let the breath flow out naturally through the mouth. Breathing into the heart. And as you exhale, allow yourself to soften a little bit more. Today we are going to soften a layer of armor around the heart. A layer that has been created by old disappointments, or maybe a wound from your childhood around love. Maybe there's an ancestral pattern around love that needs healing. And we're going to invite the natural state of the open heart to just flow through us and let us experience how it feels when the heart is open. So breathing in through the nose. And as you exhale, give an ah sound. Ah. In through the nose. Ah. One more time. Ah. And now say to yourself or out loud that I allow a layer of protection around my heart to fall away today. Arahimba sanatoturu kuhumba parananima kayakakua. Feel the breath flowing in and out. Feel your spine getting taller and taller. And becoming aware of where there's heaviness around the heart. Maybe the back, the front, the shoulders. Maybe it's below the heart. Maybe a stabbing pain, tightness. Becoming aware of how your heart, your chest is communicating with you. Urunumba karakakiara rumba sanatatiara rimba arakakiara rumba parananumba sanatatiaka kumba. Deep breath in and exhale. Nice relaxing breath. And allow the knowingness to come to you around what you are releasing today and maybe where it originates from. Narananuma kaya kakiara nimba sanatoturu numba. Arakakiara rimba sanatoturu numba. Karakakiara rimba. Arananima nanumba saratatia. Yes, deep breaths. Relax, relax. Urununumba karakakurunu humba parananimananum. Arananumba karakakirananumba rarimararum. You might feel the energy moving through different parts of your body, maybe aches and pains in different parts. Urununumba karakakiara rimba parananumba parasasiananumba. Breathing into that discomfort somewhere in your body. Karakakurununumba paramananima taranantumba kakia. Yes, release. Through the pains we've experienced in life, we become rigid, focused, controlling, determined, which creates this hardening in the energetic body and maybe in the physical body as well. So let's breathe and let this soften. Karakakurunumba paramanimananumba. Ananani anani 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 anani. Imbaka kuara ni amananu. Arananima umayaham. Arananuma imam. Deep breaths. And maybe a yawn and maybe a stretch. Bring your hands onto your body, feeling your body coming back here now. Drink some water after this, as these energies will be moving through you for the next few hours. And feel free to do this again and again and again as you feel is needed for you to open, soften the heart, and to move these blockages. And these blockages will be moving for a few more hours, so just breathe through it. Take a deep breath. Feel your feet on the floor, feel your sit bones on the seat below you, maybe your back against the chair, just coming back here now. Placing both hands on your heart, deep breath. Yeah. Placing both hands on your face, just feeling yourself. Closing the eyes maybe. So much love inside of us. Give yourself a hug. Loving yourself, yes. Loving yourself. Honoring yourself. Oh, nice big yawn. There's a big shift in energy here. Love is not found. Love is unblocked. You don't need someone else to open your heart. You just need to stop closing it. Every hurt that has not been processed becomes armor. Every expectation becomes a layer of protection. Every assumption becomes another wall. The invitation here is not to become someone else, someone different, someone new. No. The invitation is to gently remove what is standing between you and the love that's already inside of you. Yeah? The love that's always been there. Love. The heart's natural way of being. We are born with open hearts. Let's put it that way. So let's learn again to open the heart. Even when life is becoming triggering, challenging. Love is not something we chase on the outside. It is something we just are. And after 25 years of working as a healer, a therapist, a coach, a mentor, a channel, one thing has become very clear to me. Most people do not need help finding love. We need support, healing the wounds that taught us that it is safer to close, to have barriers, to protect. So please, I would love to hear from you. What do you notice closes your heart most often? Leave it below in the comments. What practices do you use to return to love again? Please share it in the comments below. Let's go on this journey together of opening our hearts in a world, a society, cultures that's closing it. Please come and join us in Awakening Support on Patreon. That is a community I have there to support you on your spiritual journey. Feel free to work one-to-one with me. Come to one of my in-person live events or online events. There are many meditations here for you on YouTube, also in Awakening Support on Patreon. There's beautiful transmissions for you. Please do like and share this podcast, this video, if you feel resonated with you. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.